Hey guys, so part of the Dubsado Facebook group, someone asked about syncing taking a lead from Dubsado and automatically moving them over to a MailChimp mailing list or group using Zapier, however you pronounce it. So I'm going to walk through how that works. It's really, really simple. It's really quick and easy. The big things you're going to need to get started are a Zapier account already, Dubsado account, obviously, and a MailChimp list with a newsletter welcome email already. Pardon me for the cough. We'll make it work. Yeah, so you'll need those three things. Okay, so I'm going to flip the screen and actually walk through how all this works, and we'll go from there. All right, cool. All right, so here we go. First things first is MailChimp. As I mentioned earlier, you want to have a campaign already started. I'm not going to walk through how you do it. Just notice that mine is just called Want to Follow. And it's got a welcome email already built ready for it, right? And the way I have mine set up is welcome. I explain what the newsletter is, how often you'll expect it, what's going to be in it, all that kind of stuff. And I actually ask people if they want to join versus just saying, hey, you've already sent in an inquiry, so you're automatically signed up like a lot of other businesses do. I'm not a big fan of that. The reason why that works, though, is because of human psychology. Basically, people are lazy. So if they're already signed up for something, it takes more effort to click no and not sign up for something than it is to click yes and actually sign up. So because of that, a lot of businesses will automatically enroll you in things. So I don't do that because of just my own personal beliefs and ethics, morals, whatever you want to call it. So I ask people if they want to join. So before you get all this set up, you will need this already built out. And just so everyone knows how it works, like I said, they get this email once they've gone through this whole process. Just so you're aware, I'm working backwards right now, so I'll explain how it all fits together, but you want to build this first. But yeah, so they get this email, they can say, okay, yeah, I want to do it, and it takes them to the actual sign up form where I get their email address, their first name, and I can put them into segmented lists, all that stuff. And then here's go Gdpr. If you don't know what that is yet, get on it. It's mandatory if your clients are in Europe or if you're based in Europe, and most like a lot of other things. Hey, that's what I'm doing right now. That'll all probably come over to the States in a matter of time. I'm going to turn off these notifications because they're driving me crazy, and that's rude. Okay, back. So this is what happens, and this is the final result that we want, right? We want people to sign up for a newsletter or get added to a newsletter, anything like that, right? If you want, you can have them automatically get added to a list. As I mentioned before, I just personally like to say, hey, would you like to join the list? It just automatically does that. And the way I have mine set up is that this sends out every Wednesday, and that's just the way I have it. The other option you can do is say, hey, send it out, 5 days after they become a lead, 10 days after they have a lead, whatever it is, just so they don't feel like they're being bombarded with emails, because that can be really obnoxious and turn them off from signing up for things if you're sending them, 6 emails in 2 days. So anyway, so that's the final result that you want to have, right? And the key to this is that the list or the group is called Want to Follow, okay? That's important. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to go over to Zapier, create an account, okay? I've already done that, already have this. And what you're going to do is go to search right here. We're going to look up Dubsado, bink, and we're going to say, hey, I want to connect you with MailChimp. Hey, guess what? It's already there. Add new Dubsado leads to a MailChimp list. Let's do it. It's really simple, guys. It's already built out for you, and this actually walks you through how to do it. So, as you can see, it says new lead triggers when a new lead is captured or captured in your dashboard, right? So what this means is that anytime any lead comes in, it's going to initiate this workflow, which is great. Caveat, though. If you have certain lead capture forms. Like say you have multiple lead capture forms. Like I'm a wedding and portrait photographer, so I'll have capture forms for portrait clients, for wedding clients, and some other things. Lucky for me, no matter who signs up for that stuff, I want them to be shown my newsletter email, right? I want them to go through this workflow. If you're one of those people who has multiple lead capture forms and you only want some of them to trigger this workflow, you're out of luck, because this is global. It applies to any lead, any form. If they inquire with you using Dubsado, they're gonna get this workflow. So be cognizant of that. If you have to segment or only do for some people, not others, then this won't work for you. But we're going to keep going, assuming it works, right? So you have this whole thing, is selected Dubsado account. You need to connect an account. I'm just going to show you how I already did mine. So connect. It asks for a API key. So what you need to do is go into Dubsado, go to your settings, go to integrations, and then where it says API keys right here, just generate a new token. You need to name it, so you can see I already have mine added in. So we'll just call it, so hey, look, it's already there, Zapier. So generate new token, whatever that value comes up, copy that, go back to this window and type it in here, and then hit yes, continue, okay? Once you do that, it should sync Zapier and Dubsado together. So now they'll actually talk to each other, okay? So once you're through that part, okay, you can test it if you need to. We're going to save and continue, okay? Yep, pull in and create leads. We can pull it as a sample to set up your Zap. I recommend doing this. What this is going to do is it's going to take your latest lead or most recent 3 leads and use them as a test to perform this work action to make sure it actually works. I don't recommend using an actual lead because that's kind of rude. So what I would do is go into Dubsado and basically go into one of your forms or onto your own website, for instance. So mine's myglasserphotos.com. I'm going to go to contact. I'm going to fill out this real quick because I would rather test it on myself, not somebody who I actually want to be my client, because that's just rude. 3@gmail.com. 44. Creative portraits, email. Okay, you know. Woo! Okay. Yeah. All right, so that went through. So I should see notification. Okay, so I just got a lead, right? Awesome. Cool. So that should now be added to this thing. So I'm going to go pull in samples. Waiting. Okay, pulled in 1 second ago. Lead A, right? That's me. That's what I want. You can down search. It's a portrait. A lot of crazy information that I don't need. Oh, goodness. I really hope that is me. Let's say get more samples. I just want to see. Again, you can skip this, but I don't recommend it. You do want this information in there. Okay, so made sure I grabbed all the leads. I should be in here, so we're going to lead A. I hope that one's right. Add update subscriber. Yes. Continue. Hey, yes. Also, you need to connect your Mailchimp account, username, password. That's easy. Okay. Save and continue. Okay, list. I want it's business address book. It's supposed to say want to follow. That's the one it is. Subscriber email. Hey, that's me, or the guy who I put in there, right? You can also do some other options. If this person's already been in there, don't update them, right? That's what update existing means. So basically, like if you have a client who's using your contact form multiple times, you don't want to send them through this list over and over and over again, because then they're going to hate you. So definitely say update existing as no. Otherwise, the data that's already there is there. Double opt-in. I choose not to do this because I'm already doing this with MailChimp. So I don't need to confirm it, anything like that. Okay. And then groups. Oh, okay. Because I didn't think I had anything. All right, cool. So we got all that stuff. We're going to hit continue. Okay. Double opt-in, false, 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 false. Okay, so this is all my stuff. I'm going to do send a test to MailChimp. Okay, so I just hit finish, went through, and then you just turn it on, and that's it. Like, that's all you do. It just works. So, ta-da, it's now a thing. So I'm going to get rid of this one real quick, so I don't have two of these going, because that would be really rude. Turn that off. Sorry, I had to test one as well. You go away. Yes, go away. Okay, so we can pull it up, so you can see add update subscriber. You can add the template. You can go in and adjust this as you need to, but as you can see, it all, like, that's really all it is. So yeah, that's all you got to do. It's really, really simple. You know, again, the big thing to remember is that it is a catch-all, which means if you do any lead, any form, anywhere that's associated with Dubsado, that particular, I guess it's the account. I don't know if you have multiple accounts, if it does this as well, but I know for one singular one, it catches everything. So just be cognizant of that. But yeah, that's really all there is to it. Nice and easy. Cool. If you have any questions, feel free to just place them in the comments below. If you have questions about other Dubsado related things, I'm more than happy to help. Just, you know, shoot me an email or just comment below as well. And if you want to, I've got some other videos about Dubsado as well. So feel free to check that out. Otherwise, yeah, have a good one, guys.